Welcome to the Diary of a Muse podcast. I'm Tess Day, and I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here with me, embarking on this journey of discovery and transformation. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this very special episode of the Diary of a Muse. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be here with you as we step into the beginning of a brand new year, 2025. There's something magical about this moment, isn't there? It's not just the turning of the calendar, but the energy of possibility, the quiet invitation to reassess, realign, and recommit. For me, this year feels like a profound opportunity to step in, to fully embrace who we are, what we're capable of, and the life we want to create. It's about shedding the layers of doubt and fear that hold us back, stepping out of the shadows, and finally saying, I'm here and I'm ready. You see, stepping in isn't just a decision, it's a declaration. It's a soulful commitment to show up for yourself, to trust that you are enough as you are, and to believe that you are worthy of everything you dream of. It's not always easy. In fact, it rarely is. But it's in those moments of doubt or hesitation that we find our strength. That small but steady voice inside that says, keep going. Today, I want to talk about what it means to make that leap, to step into your aspirations, to expand your world, and to see your life through fresh eyes. Because I believe when we fully step in, life has an extraordinary way of meeting us where we are, and then taking us even further. Committing to your aspirations is one of the most courageous acts of self-love. It's not just about setting goals or writing down resolutions. It's about making a soul-deep promise to yourself to honor your dreams, no matter what challenges arrive. When you truly commit to your aspirations, you're saying, this matters enough to me that I'm willing to invest my time, my energy, and my heart into making it real. But let's be honest, commitment can feel daunting. It's easy to second guess ourselves, to wonder if we're good enough, or to let the busyness of life push our dreams into the background. That's why true commitment starts with clarity. Ask yourself, what do I really want? What lights me up inside? And just as importantly, what does it matter to me? Your why is the foundation of your commitment. It's what keeps you going when the path gets tough, when the doubts creep in, or when progress feels slow. So this year, I invite you to embrace your aspirations, not as distant possibilities, but as living, breathing parts of who you are. Start small if you need to, and take one step, one action, and one moment of bravery at a time. Commit to nurturing that spark inside of you, to protecting it from the voices that say, maybe later, or it's too hard. Because when you commit to your aspirations, you're not just chasing a goal, you're stepping into the version of yourself who already has the strength, the creativity, and the determination to make it happen. Remember, commitment isn't about perfection. It's not about never faltering or getting it right every time. It's about showing up again and again, even when it feels hard. It's about saying, this matters to me, and then proving it. Not to anyone else, but to yourself. Because when you honor your aspirations, you're honoring the beautiful, unique soul that dreamed them into being in the first place. Who you surround yourself with has a profound impact on your growth, your confidence, and your ability to realize your aspirations. Expanding your circle of influence isn't just about networking or making connections. It's about intentionally seeking out relationships that challenge you, inspire you, and reflect the best version of who you're becoming. Think about the people currently in your life. Who are the ones that energize you, who encourage your bold ideas, and who celebrate your successes as if they were their own? Now think of the ones who drain your energy, who cast doubt on your dreams, or who hold you back with their negativity. It's not always easy to admit, but sometimes we need to gently step away from relationships that limit us to make room for ones that uplift us. Expanding your circle of influence means stepping out of your comfort zone and being intentional about the connections you cultivate. Maybe it's reaching out to someone you admire, attending an event where you'll meet like-minded individuals, or joining a community that aligns with your goals and values. These aren't just surface-level interactions. They're opportunities to find people who see your potential, even on the days when you don't see it yourself. And here's the beautiful thing. As you expand your circle of influence, you're not just receiving support, you're giving it too. You're becoming someone else's inspiration, someone else's encourager. Influence is a two-way street. And when you surround yourself with driven, passionate, and visionary people, you naturally begin to reflect those qualities back into the world. So I challenge you to take a hard look at your circle. Ask yourself, who can I learn from? Who can I support? Who can help me grow into the person I want to be? And who might be waiting for someone like me to help them do the same? Remember, your circle of influence isn't just about proximity. It's about purpose. Choose it with intention and watch how it shapes your journey in ways you never imagined. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give ourselves is the courage to see our lives differently. So it's so easy to get caught up in the familiar patterns of our day-to-day routines, the narratives we've carried for years, or the expectations we think we need to meet. But what if just for a moment you could step back and look at your life through a fresh lens? What would you see? Seeing life from a fresh perspective doesn't mean you have to abandon everything you know or start from scratch. It's about creating space to question, to dream, to reimagine. It might mean looking at challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. It might mean reframing setbacks as redirections, or seeing the strengths in yourself that you've overlooked for far too long. To gain a new perspective, sometimes all it takes is a small shift. Maybe it's physically changing your environment, taking a walk in nature, or traveling to a new place. Maybe it's sitting in a different room with a journal in your hand. It could be seeking out the perspective of someone you trust, someone who can see your situation from the outside and reflect back what you might be missing. Perspective is powerful because it frees us from the limits we place on ourselves. When we allow ourselves to see our lives differently, we begin to notice the opportunities we've ignored, the relationships we've taken for granted, and the potential we've underestimated. It's like cleaning a foggy window. You didn't realize how beautiful it was outside until you cleared the haze. So in 2025, I encourage you to make space for this shift. Take time to reflect on your life, not with judgment, but with curiosity. Ask yourself, if I weren't afraid, what would I do? Or what possibilities might exist if I let go of the story that says I can't? A fresh perspective is less about changing everything and more about seeing the extraordinary in what's already there. Remember, your perspective shapes your reality. When you begin to see your life through the lens of possibility, through abundance and gratitude, the world responds in kind. So step back, look again, and allow yourself to be amazed by the life you're capable of creating. You see, as I sit here reflecting on the year ahead, I feel a mix of excitement and vulnerability. 2025 feels different, like a year that's calling me to step into something bigger and bolder and more aligned with who I am and what I want to offer the world. It's a little daunting, but it's also thrilling. For me, this year is about boldness. It's about embracing the opportunities that scare me a little because I know they have the power to transform not just my life, but the lives of others. And one of the most exciting things on my horizon is stepping further into the world of speaking and storytelling, sharing my message on bigger stages, writing the book I've dreamed of for years, and connecting with people who are ready to hear what I have to say. It's a path that's been quietly calling me, and this year I'm choosing to answer. But stepping in doesn't come without reflection. I've had to ask myself some tough questions, like what's been holding me back? Where am I playing small? And where do I need to trust myself more? These aren't always easy questions to answer, but they're necessary. Because every time I dig a little deeper, I'd uncover another piece of myself that's ready to rise. I've also realized how important it is to celebrate the journey, not just the milestones, but the small, quiet victories along the way, like the moments when I've shown up, even when it was hard, or when I've chosen courage over comfort. These moments remind me that growth isn't always about leaps. Sometimes it's about the steady, deliberate steps we take every day. This year, I want to embody the message I share with others. I want to commit fully to my aspirations, expand my circle of influence, and embrace the fresh perspective that life has to offer. And I want to invite you to do the same, because stepping in isn't something we do once. It's something we choose again and again in every moment, every decision, and every opportunity to trust ourselves a little more. So as I step into 2025, I'm holding on to this truth. The greatest transformations come when we're willing to meet ourselves right where we are, with honesty, with grace, and with a fierce determination to move forward. I hope my journey inspires you to reflect on your own, to ask yourself what's calling you this year, and to step in boldly, knowing that the world is waiting for the gifts only you can bring, in whatever form that might take. So as we wrap up in this conversation about stepping in, I want to leave you with some practical tips to help you bring these ideas to life. Big transformations start with small intentional actions. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just need to take the next step. So here are a few ways to get started. Begin with clarity. Choose a single word, a phrase or theme that resonates with the energy you want to bring into 2025. Maybe it's courage, expansion, or authenticity. Write it down somewhere, you'll see it every day. A sticky note on your mirror, the lock screen on your phone, or even as a journal entry. Let this intention guide your decisions and remind you of the direction you're heading. Next, think about one action that feels meaningful, yet slightly out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's scheduling a meeting with someone who inspires you, starting a project you've been putting off, or saying yes to an opportunity that excites and scares you. Bold steps, no matter how small, create momentum. Our relationships are the foundation of growth. Seek out people who inspire and challenge you. This could mean attending an event, joining a group that aligns with your interests, or simply reaching out to someone whose perspective you admire. Surround yourselves with individuals who see your potential and encourage you to rise to it. Next, we know challenges are inevitable, but how you view them makes all the difference. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, try reframing them as lessons. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Or how can I use this to grow? Perspective is powerful, and shifting how you see obstacles can unlock new solutions. Next, make time to pause and take stock of where you are. Whether it's journaling at the end of the week, meditating on your goals, or having a conversation with a trusted friend, regular reflection helps you stay aligned with your aspirations. It's also a chance to celebrate your progress, something we often forget to do. Next, it's knowing that transformation isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about the journey. Every small victory, every step forward deserves acknowledgement. Celebrate those moments when you show up for yourself, even if the world doesn't see them. These small celebrations build confidence and keep your momentum alive. And lastly, you don't have to wait for the perfect time or the right circumstances. The best time to step in is now. Use what you have, start with what you know, and trust that the rest will unfold as you move forward. Remember, practical steps don't need to be complicated to be powerful. When you combine intention with action, even the smallest changes can lead to incredible transformations. So as you step into 2025, give yourself permission to take those steps one at a time and trust that you're building something extraordinary. So as we come to the end of this conversation, I want to leave you with one final thought. You are capable of so much more than you often allow yourself to believe. Stepping in isn't about waiting for the perfect time or until you feel ready. It's about making the decision to trust yourself right here, right now. 2025 is your opportunity to embrace the possibilities that have been calling to you, to honor your aspirations, and to take bold steps towards the life you truly want. It's not about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear and choosing to move forward anyway. It's about knowing that growth happens in the moments you decide to lean into the unknown and trust your own strength. As you move through this year, remember to be kind to yourself. There will always be days when it feels hard, when doubts creep in, or when progress feels slow, but that's okay. Keep going, keep showing up, keep reminding yourself that every step, no matter how small, is a step forward. I really want to thank you for sharing this moment with me and for letting me be part of your journey as we step into this new year together. Your courage and your aspirations and your commitments inspire me, and I can't wait to see all the incredible things you'll create. Until next time, remember, you don't have to have it all figured out to begin. Take the first step, trust the process, and know that the path ahead is yours to shape. Here's to stepping in, showing up, and creating a year filled with possibility. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again soon on the Diary of a Muse. Let's make this year extraordinary